Happy Tuesday, T Squad. It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Basketball Wives Season 12, Episode 10 review. We got two more episodes left in this season, and we are not getting a reunion. It was announced 2 days ago that there will be no reunion this season, and honestly, I think that that's for the best, considering how we already know this season is going to end with a physical altercation between Jackie and Chantel. And I think that with tension so high and so much animosity, it wasn't a good thing to even try to have a reunion, because if I was Jackie, I wouldn't even come, you know, and nobody wants to sit there and watch a bunch of women sit up and bash Jackie for an hour and not take accountability for any of they stuff. So I'm happy that there is no reunion. Basketball Wives has been needing to do an overall revamp of this show if they're going to continue on, because this show is so damn toxic. It don't even make no sense how gutter this show has become over the years. It's hard for me to even stomach this show sometimes. Y'all already know how bad it irks my soul, these people on here. And this episode was no different. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit, so bear with me. So at this point, it is day 2 of the cast trip. They're in Hawaii. And apparently Jackie and Jen had a conversation where Jen was once again asking her, would she sit down and have a conversation with Chantel to find out what Chantel grievances are with her. Jackie says that the only way she'll talk to Chantel is on her talk show via YouTube. Do I think that Jackie was wrong for saying it? Absolutely not. And you want to know the reason why? Because it's no different than what Chantel is doing. Chantel took the opportunity to come on this show as a cast member to bash her mother, air their so-called dirty laundry, and try to embarrass her. Try to make her look like a monster, a villain, and all of these things. If you had such issues with your mama, then why would you bring your rockhead ass on this damn show? It doesn't make any sense. And for me, you squandered an opportunity, because nobody wants to see you back. The general public hates you. They hate you and that black hole on your face. And I don't blame them, because you gave them every reason to hate you, because still to this day, we have yet to find out what issue it is that you have with your mother. She has yet to say it. She keep on talking about they need to talk, they need to talk, they need to talk, she needs to talk. Talk about what? You have yet to say to anybody in this cast what the problem is. Except for your mama's fake and she's a monster. She's controlling. She's delusional. What's the problem? These are all the things we've been known about Jackie. So I don't think Jackie was wrong at all for saying that. And I wish somebody in that cast would have had the smarts enough to put 2 and 2 together. She came on this show to talk about family issues. So then Jackie is wrong for saying, okay, if you want to have a talk about family issues, let's keep it in the family. If we're going to air our dirty laundry out for fodder, let's keep it in the family and let the money come to us instead of giving it to a network. Dummy. If we're going to do this, let's do it right. How about that? And my big thing is, I really want to know what Doug think about this, if he's even watching this, because I'm pretty sure that while they were filming this, that Chantel tried to spin it like Jackie was just out of control and doing this and doing that. And now seeing how this whole thing has played out, I really want to know what he think about his daughter. I really want to know what he thinks about her and the way that she has behaved. I really would like to know, because Jackie and Doug over there celebrating their 30th anniversary. Okay, they all right at the end of the day. Meanwhile, Chantel over there windmilling for her life with her baby daddies. Like, girl, bye. So anywho, Denise says that she sees how fake Jackie is, because when they go out that day for their separate activities, she says that Jackie's acting like everything is fine and this, that, and the third. Like, Denise, what do you think that she's supposed to be acting like in this moment? She's supposed to be sitting there, oh Lord, my daughter mad at me, Jesus. She's so mad at me, I don't know what to do. Oh Lord, I don't want to be here. Oh Lord, help me, Jesus. Chantel is mad at me. Her and her mole is mad at me. I don't know what to do, Jesus. I don't even want to go on this damn boat. I just want to be alone with my thoughts and weep and willow. Like, what do you think that she's supposed to be doing at this point? She's already told y'all, talking to y'all about her family issues are off limits. She's not playing the game. She's not allowing y'all to use her and her family for storylines because y'all don't want to get into y'all situation. Denise, we don't know shit about you and the season is over. All we know is that you one of the Ball brothers' baby mama. Why y'all ain't together? Huh? What do you do for a living, bitch?
Who are you?
Why does every outfit you got on look like it came from Shein? What are you? Are you Mexican? Are you Latino? Are you a regular old white girl? We don't know nothing about you. And we got 2 episodes to go. Only thing we know about you is that you're fucking exhausting and you're annoying and you think that you tough. Why you ain't with your baby daddy? Huh? Sitting up here looking like Selena's killer. Girl, if you don't get out of here, please. Ain't you supposed to be locked up? I thought that they denied your probation or your resentencing or whatever. You supposed to be behind bars. Fake ass Griselda. Anywho, it's Jackie, it's Ming, it's Denise, and Brandi. And they're on the boat about to do an excursion or whatever. And Jackie, after somebody brought up Chantel again, was like, do y'all feel I love my daughter? Brandi was like, I do. I think that you love your daughter. Denise says your actions show otherwise. We knew she was going to say something negative. And then Ming was like, I feel like you run and deflect. And Jackie was like, when I walk away, it's because we're not a part of a circus. Y'all want her to stay and have this big old confrontation for television ratings and for y'all entertainment when this is this lady's actual real life. This continues on after the cameraman says cut. So why would I play myself and my family and do this? Why? She has common sense, because if it was any one of y'all kids that was coming to y'all the way Chantel is coming to Jackie, y'all wouldn't even have that conversation on camera. Y'all wouldn't even do that to y'allself. Hell, y'all don't even want to talk about what's going on in y'all life. We don't know nothing that's going on in none of y'all helpers' lives this season. Only thing we know is that Ty and Ming used to date and they stupid. Evelyn made her storyline once again Jackie. Ming ain't got a personality. She over there looking like a zombie, looking like Skeletor in the face. I'm damn near scared every time I turn on my TV and she on my screen because I don't know whether I should run and hide or what. Okay? Denise, like I said, we don't know nothing about you. You could be a part of the Mexican cartel for all I know. Brandi, she ain't had nothing going on except over there cooking once again. Who else is there? Brittany over there cosplaying as a Muslim. She over there playing like she is Sada Shakur or some shit. And Chantel, we know, is a miserable of a bitch that was fighting in court for her kid. Other than that, what was this season about? Jackie once again. But okay, Brandi decides that she's going to tell Evelyn what Jen told her Jackie said. And I'm like, why would you run and tell Evelyn of all people? But these are the games that y'all play. And this is why Jackie don't trust your ass and don't want to talk to you about nothing. Because you just as fake and fugazi as the rest of them. Because you already knew telling Evelyn will put a battery in her back to go and run and tell Chantel. You just didn't want to be the one to do it. So Jackie wouldn't be directly mad at you. But she ended up still being mad at your ass. So at this point now in her confessional, Brandi says that she sees why everyone has been backing Chantel now that she knows that Jackie said that she would only talk to her on her talk show. Whatever, potato. Don't nobody care what you think about anything when you stayed over there with a man that cheated on you with like 500 bitches. Girl, blah, stop. Evelyn then pulls Chantel and tells her that she was never trying to get information on her from Denise. Lies. You absolutely 1000% was. But Chantel, if you want to believe it, you go right ahead, because you want to continue to play into the narrative that your mother is this evil ass woman and you want everybody in the cast to turn against her. So you're going to squash that for right now because you have other things to worry about. Then Evelyn decides to tell her what Jackie said. And Chantel was like, what? What? Did she say that? Did she say that? I'm about to crash out. I'm about to honk the fuck out, okay? I'm about to honk out, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, she said it now. Oh, we about to do this. Oh, yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim. It was like, girl, who you think you are? So she decides that she's about to leave because she's about to crash out and walks off calling Jackie a stupid bee and all of this stuff. And I'm looking at her like, you don't even realize how much of a bird brain you look like. You're playing yourself every which and way. Because you being so disrespectful to your mother is not helping your case at all. It's making you look worse because Jackie has not said one negative thing about you this whole season. Nothing. This has been one of Jackie's best seasons. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. I love the way Jackie has handled herself this season. Because you will never be able to say she got on her and disrespected her daughter. Chantel goes back to the hotel to talk to Jen to find out exactly what was said. Jen validates what she told Brandi. And she was like, I ain't trying to start something or make it worse. Bruh. If that was the case, you wouldn't even say what you're about to say. But okay. Jen was like, she also mentioned having rights to the grandkids. What? She said, what? My kids? Who came out of my vagina? Who I fucked for? My kids? Oh, she has lost her mind. Oh, yeah. She trying to take my kids. Oh, she trying to come for me. Oh, yeah. I'm about to go off, baby. Yeah. It's like, okay, Macho Man Randy Savage. All right, girl. Nobody is afraid of you and that planet on your face. So then Chantel tells Jen, basically, she needs to pick a side. The fact that this little girl had the nerve to tell this 50-some-year-old woman that she needs to take a side, and here go Jen, well, I just try not to get involved in people's family. Like, I would have told her, girl, I'm a 50-some-year-old woman. No way are you about to sit up here and tell me I need to pick sides on anything. I ain't got nothing to do with this. First of all, she shouldn't even ran back and told Brandi what was said, okay? But this is a reality show. They got to do what they got to do. But the fact that she was even bold enough to part them thin mint lips of hers to say that to somebody is absolute insanity. Chantel says that, oh, at this point now she about to take it to hell with her mom. Girl, where you think you been this whole time? You been in hell. You at the depths of it, honey. You and Lucifer are high-fiving each other, all right? Like, there ain't no further for you to go at this point. So at dinner that night, Ming tells Denise that she's actually enjoyable when she's not around the big three, pretty much. Evelyn co-signs this. And Denise is like, oh, that's how you think of me? Oh, fake ass Selma Hayek. Ming then tells Jackie that she has a problem taking accountability and that once you hear Chantel's story, you gotta ride with her based off what she said. And Jackie was like, okay, like if that's how you want to feel, okay, it's time for me to go at this point. And once again, I don't blame Jackie because I'm not about to sit here and have y'all talk about my family, a situation that y'all don't know nothing about. Y'all can go off what she says. Y'all can have that. She been told y'all. Y'all can believe anything she say. I don't care because I'm not going to discuss it with y'all. So at this point, Jackie gets up to leave. And Jackie finally said, "You look like a fool," to her daughter. And Chantel get the time and said, "Bye, get out of here, go on then." And Brittany talking about some deadbeat mom, as she's walking off or whatever. They both up here talking shit. And I'm just looking at Chantel like, does this make you feel good about yourself? Like, how does this really make you, like, are you proud of how you're on here behaving? The fact that you sitting up here talking crazy to your mama with a that you've known for 5 seconds is wild. And the fact that once again, Evelyn, Brandi, Ming, all of y'all old asses sitting here with kids of y'all own, especially you, Evelyn. I don't care what the is going on. The fact that you can't even speak up enough to say, yo, I understand you got issues with your mama, but what you doing right now is crazy work. To be sitting up here letting somebody that you don't even know talk crazy to your mama. I don't even care if you knew her. Like, what? You always want to talk about your daughter. And I would be like, my daughter wouldn't even do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that nobody's saying that to her is it's crazy to me. But they enjoy it. They enjoy the moment. They enjoy seeing Jackie under the spotlight, having all of the heat on her because it takes the focus off of them. Ty and Brandi decide to go follow Jackie to talk to her, but they get up to Jackie's room and Jackie tells Brandi that she don't want to talk to her about it. She wants to talk to Ty. And I don't blame her. Even though Ty gotta, she'll go off and tell other people certain stuff, but she's a lot more understanding and she peep game on a lot of stuff. Brandi has peep game on a lot of stuff too, but she's slow to the draw. They end up going back to the table and Brittany decides she's about to start with Brandi again and says to her, "Brandi, why did you chase behind Jackie when she clearly didn't want to talk to you?" And Brandi was like, "I literally went up there. See, this is what you don't understand." And Brittany says, "Explain it to me like I'm 5." Brandi, you are built like Lash Legend. You're built like Rhea Ripley. You're built like Bianca Belair. If you don't use them lumberjack arms and shoulders of yours and reach across that table and drag her ass across it, I understand we grown, we ain't supposed to, put hands on people, blah, blah, blah. But this bitch been trying you now for and we all know Brittany is all bark, no fucking bite. I don't care how much bass she try to put in her voice. We know that you are not her. Brandi, you better act like you are at a match on Evolution from this past weekend and DDT that. Like, I don't, girl. But Brandi says in her confessional, I've seen Brittany pop off in Vegas and now on this trip about Chantel and is giving a little obsessed. Like, are y'all dating? I wouldn't be surprised. And I feel like Brittany is taking her own mama issues out on Jackie, and that's not fair to Jackie. Duh. What did I tell y'all? I've been saying that for the past couple of episodes. I've been saying that out of my own mouth. I've been saying it. And I wish that Brandi would have put 2 and 2 together at the moment and not after the fact. Brittany then says, there you are running behind her. She doesn't care. And Brandi says, who you call? She calls her back. And I was like, about time. Like, you could tell Brandi was highly upset at this point because her lips was quivering. Like, she was pissed. And I saw that Brittany calmed down a little bit. She calmed down a little bit at that point because she saw that Brandi wasn't playing with her ass. But in her confessional, Brittany says, when I saw Brandi tuck her tail when Shawnee came for her, any respect I had for her went out the window. And I was like, that's why she think that it's okay to with Brandi. Because before then, she wasn't messing with Brandi. I think that she thought that Brandi was soft or something and that she could come for her. Like Brandi won't whoop her ass. Brandi is not the type that will go to violence right off rip like some of the other girls. She's slower too. But why are you with a can bitch press you? Like, you act like one hit ain't gonna knock your ass out somewhere. It's no match. No match. But that's why she keep on with that lady, because she thinks she a punk. So then at the table, somehow, some way, Ming has decided that Jackie won't be invited to the boat ride the next day, even though Jackie has not done anything to her or anybody else on this show. Nothing. Not one of them has she done anything to. Just because Ming goes around the table and asks all the ladies whose boat would they want to go on, Jackie's or Chantel's, and they all say Chantel. I thought you were the host of this trip. Huh? And this is why I don't like Ming. She's a waste of space too. It's constantly looking like she's sitting there doing a mannequin challenge because nothing on her face fucking moves. She looks like an antelope. Like, I just can't with her. Cute clothes, cute fashions, but her as a person, she can get off my screen. She was a letdown. Like, bye. So now it's day 3 of the trip. And Ty is in Jackie's room and she asks Jackie why she left the dinner. Jackie tells her, if it was any other person than her daughter, that there ain't a bee that could make her leave. And we all know that. We ain't never seen Jackie get up and leave situations the way that she has this season. Anybody else, Jackie would have stayed there, argued, whatever. It's whatever. Jackie ain't never backed down from nobody. And we all know that to be 1000% true. She's giving her daughter grace. Ty invites her on the boat ride. And she was like, I promise, ain't nothing gonna go down. I got you. So Jackie decides to go. On the drive there, Evelyn was in the car and she tells, it was Brandi and Ming, that she started to think that Brittany became a Muslim for her ex, Kevin Gates. Now, when they were filming this season, Kevin and Brittany hadn't popped out together. They might have been doing something on the low at that point, but they weren't in public with each other at that time when they were filming for this season. So the fact that, and then mind you, when she said her ex, Kevin Gates, I didn't know that they ever messed around in the past. So obviously that was something on the low too. And it must have been a thing where he told her, he need a Muslim woman, somebody that believes in his faith, this, that, and the third. And she decided to become this person for him. And then when he decided he was done with her, she went back to being the hoe that she is. I mean, the hoe was always there, but now she just out and about with it. And so now they're all starting to wonder, really, what is this so-called walk with faith that she's trying to do now? They get to the boat and they're all shocked that Jackie is there because Jackie was quote unquote not invited. So Ming asked Ty how Jackie got on the boat and she was like, I invited her. Ming in her confession was like, this was supposed to be a relaxing day. You trying to ruin my boat ride. Girl, stop. First of all, this is a cash trip. You ain't paid for shit. Jackie can come and go as she pleases. Meanwhile, Jackie ain't even paying them no attention. She don't feel well. She laying down. She ain't even saying nothing to nobody. And they still talking about her. And Jen and Jackie sit down and talk. And Jen brings up Jackie talking to Chantel once again. And Jackie was like, everybody seems to find it so peculiar about why I keep on getting up and leaving. She said, do you want me to stay and turn the roof up? I don't want to do that because some things you can't take back. That's what I'm trying to avoid. And we already know how next week's episode is going to go down. And this is exactly what she has been trying to avoid the whole time. She even said in this week's episode, I already know how Shani get when her mouth gets to going and how she get to going or whatever. I'm not trying to do that with her. So it's obvious that they probably have had physical altercations in the past. Because first of all, I don't care who you are. I don't care how grown you are. As my child, you're not going to disrespect me and talk to me in any kind of way. You can have whatever grievances you have with me, but respect me as your mother at least. If I'm not talking to you crazy, don't talk to me crazy, okay? So I once again applaud Jackie for trying to keep it cute, okay? And I don't understand why y'all keep on asking her the same shit over and over again, and you know you're going to get the same response. Later on in the episode, while Chantel is having a photo shoot for her son on the beach, she decides she's going to confront Ty about inviting Jackie. And Ty was like, we were just going to leave her by herself. And Chantel says, where she deserves to be, she did this to herself, Ty. Did what to herself? Like, you literally came on your mother's show, her platform that she's been on now for 12 seasons to what? Call yourself trying to take over? Push her out of her own show? Did you really think that you had enough power, enough strength, enough clout to do so? You don't stand up to your mother. You don't have her quirky personality. You're not funny. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that it factor. Like, you really came on thinking that you was about to be that girl, and you are one of the biggest flops ever. Like, seriously. So Ty in her confessional says, it's so funny that Chantel basically wants me to pick a side, but I'm starting to see she's just as bossy as her mother. What did I tell y'all? It was on last week's episode, I think. I said, y'all, she's exactly like Jackie. She's following in Jackie's footsteps with putting her kids into modeling. And I said to y'all, I hope that you don't have the same issues with your daughter that you do with your mother. And it's looking like that's gonna happen, because you do act just like your mama. And that's probably why you don't like her, because you see so much of yourself in her. You see the qualities that you don't like about yourself and your mother. Catch. So at dinner that night, Jackie decides not to come, and I wouldn't come neither. Like, what's the point when I'm just going to get up to leave again anyway? Ty calls Ming out for dating somebody else. And Ming finally admits it, but then in the next breath tells Ty to prove that she's in a relationship with somebody. This is why Ming needs to go. Because what are you on her doing? Like, how old are you? It's either you dating somebody or you not. If you so done with her, just be done with her. I've moved on. I'm dating somebody else. And then Ty points out that she noticed she dating somebody else because she got the nigga name tattooed on her. And everybody looking at her like, you done got some man name tattooed on you? How old are we? What are you doing? I don't understand. What are you? It got to be the Botox and the fillers seeping into her brain, because I don't know what Ming's storyline is, what she's doing with her life. She act like Ty getting on her nerves and is a bugaboo and a stalker and just won't let go, but then you up here lying about whether you're seeing somebody or not. Like, you're all over the place. So it leads me to believe that Ty is the one that's being honest and genuine in this situation, and you have been leading her on. Ming was like, when I said bring everything to the table, I didn't mean about me. And it once again goes to show that y'all don't want to talk about what's going on in y'all life, because when you get called out, now you want to sit over here and be mute. What was the point of you coming on this show? So Brandi asked Ty, are you mad she got a boyfriend? And Ty was like, I'm mad that she lied about it and that she plays games and acts like I'm just stuck on her. And Ming was like, then stop calling my phone. Stop calling my phone. And Ty was like, if you were honest from the beginning and said that you still wanted to with men, we would have never dated. And Ming told him, you gonna be back on my phone begging me to talk to you. At that point, Ty, it would have been a wrap. Because no way are you about to sit up here and play in my face in front of all these women in front of the world, acting like I'm just on you like that, like I just can't let go, like I ain't that. Like, I didn't like the way that she was trying to play her. Like, girl, look at you. You need to be happy she even liked you. You look like a Rubik's Cube by the face. Please stop. Please. Brandi then decides to address Brittany and was like, I understand you're going through your spiritual journey, but what gives you the right to call me out my name? And Brittany was like, Clarity is no longer available to you. Excuse me? I didn't know I was talking to Chat GPT. Bitch, what? She's sitting up there covering half of her face like she in Saudi Arabia. Like, so Ming was like, you don't want to explain why you called her a B, but I do think you deserve an apology. And Brandi was like, she was like, I'm not giving her apology. I'm not. Clarity is no longer on the table. And Brandi was like, you're an asshole. You pick and choose when you want to be healed. And I was like, amen. Amen. The bitch ain't never been healed. Rotten to the core, okay? Brittany Renner is one of the devil's disciples, okay? There is nothing genuine or godlike about that. Brittany then says, God is working on all of us. And Brittany was like, yeah, God is working on all of us. And baby girl, God has been working on me with you. And I was like, about time you let her know I'm about 5 seconds off your. But then here come Selena Gomez talking about when she offered clarity, why did you deny it? And Brandi was like, I'm talking to her. I'm talking to her, fake ass Sofia Vergara. Nope, nobody's talking to you. And she was like, but I'm talking to you. And Ming was like, but we want clarity tonight. And Denise was like, but you jumping in, so I'm jumping in now. And Evelyn finally is on the right side of things in this conversation and was like, we're fucking tired of you. We are tired of you. Shut the fuck up. Because we're not talking about you. We're talking about my daughter. We're talking about my daughter. We're not talking about you, Denise. Shut up, Denise. Eat your flan. Be quiet. I was like, about time. When Evelyn pipe up, when she on the right side of things, I'd be like, oh, I could like you. But then I remember you're an evil too. But yes, I was like, get her. And Denise was like, I'm tired of you. And Evelyn was like, let them fucking talk. Denise was like, I just don't know why Ming jumped in. And Ming was like, I didn't jump in. I'm just saying she owes Brandi an apology. And Denise was like, and I don't think so. Who gives a fuck if you don't? Who cares? Burrito taco? Nobody cares. Burrito bowl? Nobody cares. Chimichanga? Nobody. Who the f are you, bitch? You better be glad we don't call ICE on your ass. You better shut the bitch. For your ass be across the border saying, arriba, arriba. Like, girl, you three musketeers looking at. You better shut the up, amigo. I'm sick of her. Ming was like, so I can say, all right, you then. I don't owe you an apology. Do you understand? Y'all are like one band, one sound. She says this to Chantel. And Chantel was like, you don't ride for your friends? Girl, you don't even know these hoes. Shut up, little girl. You prove every week why you are impressionable. You act like you a part of the Mickey Mouse Club. Ming was like, yeah, but I also have my own opinions. But can y'all admit that calling her a B was wrong? Everybody acting like it's the mute challenge at the Beyonce concert. And then Brittany finally says, no. Ming at that point was fed up and was like, I'm ready to go home. Because she sees that ain't no talking to these hoes. Because they're childish. They're literally childish. Put their asses on Abbott Elementary. That's how childish they are. And I just could not take Brittany serious with her, half of her face covered up. Looking like she talking out of a peephole to people. Like, girl, please. Surprised that didn't blow up in flames. Baby, next week episode, when that wretch of a daughter, Chantel, put her hands on her mama, baby, I hope, we probably ain't gonna see it, but I hope and pray to God that Jackie knocked her ass back to whatever planet, whatever universe she came from. Because that look like she has been dropped from whatever UFO we've been seeing in the sky, okay? Chantel big-eared ass has really tried it. I'm sick of her. I am sick of her. I am sick of her. I can't with her. And Denise, bitch, we gonna call El Chapo on your. I'm sick of her. I am so sick of her. Take your on the Spanish channel on a telenovela, bitch. You better off over there. You don't want to come over here playing with the black girls. Okay? Play with that baby daddy of yours and his interracial family. You good over there. You can play with them like that. But we ain't about to play with you, little girl. Avocado face looking ass. Girl. Anywho, that's my review of Basketball Wives. I ain't even gonna grade this week's episode because I just can't. But I love y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this review. I'll see y'all next week for the big episode where the fight is gonna go down. Y'all make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love y'all, and I will see you on the next video.